Hello, my name is Mike Kinsey, and I'm the president at Scottish Window Tinting. In the past, we haven't had to worry much about adding security film to healthcare facilities, and as of recent news, this is something that we're working on creating solutions to help upgrade the glass and glazing and entryways to this type of facility. Most of our clients have no idea that we've applied a security film to their windows. If we are looking to change the appearance and make it more difficult for unwanted attackers to see in, we can accomplish that using different types of reflective films, or maybe even frosted window films that also provide safety and security. And security films have an adhesive backing which bonds to the glass, which is then bonded to the frame to make it more difficult for somebody trying to break in or smash the windows. The film can still be penetrated with firearms and bullets, but after penetrating, it's keeping it contained, making it so that somebody can't just walk straight through the glass. Safety and security films are usually on the lower end of cost for security upgrades. Things like cameras are usually already in place. Ballards on the exterior are usually already there. And this is on the more reasonable side of things for hospitals or other healthcare facilities to invest in. Places like healthcare or schools, a lot of this stuff is completed at night when there's not a lot of people around. But we can do this during the day as well. We usually send smaller teams into areas that are more, there's more people around. But most of this work is completed at night or, on slower times for the hospitals. Usually we can reduce the amount of time it takes for somebody to gain access to the healthcare facilities. But this also has to be done alongside cameras, making sure we're locking the proper doors, limiting the areas where people can gain access, where there's maybe even a security guard. But in areas where we want to lock the doors, this is where we find ourselves being able to reduce the amount of time of somebody gaining access to these facilities. It can be 30 seconds, it can be a minute, it can be 2 minutes, and sometimes even 5 minutes, depending on what type of films we install. So a lot of the window films can have solar control properties built into them, reducing glare or heat in waiting rooms. Sometimes you'll be sitting somewhere wondering why your back is so warm. Creating energy efficiency along with security is something that can be accomplished. But beyond that, the feeling of knowing that somebody can't just gain access to an area, and me personally would love to know that it's more difficult for somebody to create harm to me or my family in this type of setting. I think any facility administrator needs to reanalyze their security that they currently have at their property. This is a shame that we have to even be talking about this. Similar to the same way we talk about schools, this is just not something we ever really plan on. And I would do a deeper dive into our camera systems, our security personnel, looking at areas that could be easily targeted without being seen. Maybe it's not the front of the building, but it's the back of the building. And what areas can we lock and apply films to? Ballards. Every personnel needs to be talking about it, and we usually like to come in and meet with them and talk about this with them and decide if this is the right step or if the other security measures are better. We like to come in at the beginning stages and analyze that with everyone. If this is something anyone would like to chat with, we have a few account managers that specialize in these type of facilities. You can reach out to us at scottishwindowtinting.com or call us directly at 303-662-8214.